Ah, yes, the never-ending cycle of wash, dry, and then pretend folding doesn't exist for, I don't know, 3 to 5 business weeks. Here we have our main character, 30, single, tired, and currently beefing with her fitted sheets. She wants luxury, but she also wants to scream into a pillow. She lives alone, which sounds freeing until you realize you're the chef, the maid, the handyman, the therapist, and the entire IT department when the Wi-Fi starts acting brand new. Also, she owns an entire wardrobe, but only wears the same 5 outfits on rotation, like it's a lifestyle brand. But despite the chaos, she's gonna romanticize the heck out of this Sunday reset, because mental clarity starts with clean drawers, tidy space, and low-stakes delusion.
Hey, it's your girl Josephine, and thank you for stopping by my channel. This isn't a perfect what I eat in a day meal prep video filled with aesthetically pleasing moments or highlight reels of my ever so perfect life. In fact, I live a rather imperfect, very ordinary life filled with random adventures here and there, but a whole lot of creativity, which is in many ways the true love of my life. I love art in all of its forms, which is probably why I refuse to give up on my creative dreams, YouTube, and so much more. This video is just me trying. Figuring it out one day at a time. Some days I cook with intention, other days I open the fridge, sigh, and just figure it out. That is truly what life is all about, figuring it out every single day. I'm learning that consistency doesn't have to be perfect to be real. If I'm honest, showing up when it's messy, that's where the real change lives. I can't expect to be perfect or consistent every day, but if I keep trying, eventually that will become a routine, a lifestyle that doesn't go away. It's not about the Pinterest meals or the perfectly folded laundry. Honestly, y'all, sometimes I do laundry and I don't even fold it. I just throw it in my drawers. I'm sorry. That's just who I am. That's my truth. But honestly, I'm just going to keep trying to build better routines and habits for myself regardless. This video, you'll see me creating some meal prep for the week, which I try my best to meal prep on Sundays, but that doesn't always go as planned depending on how my weekend went. But in this particular video, I'm just creating different, like, really healthy, delicious, seasoned meals. Even my salads get a little seasoning. Just showing up for myself in a way that truly shows how much I care about myself, my body. Now, I'm not always eating these meals, okay? But one thing I will tell you is that this year I will eat a salad. Every week I have to have a salad, whether it's for lunch, for dinner. I love me a little salad or a little rice bowl with some veggies. I gotta have it, especially a Caesar salad. Now, I know a lot of people say that these little salad packs from the store are not healthy, but listen, I don't care, okay? You're not paying my bills and you're not cooking for me. So I'm gonna do what's convenient, okay? Speaking of which, adulthood has truly been a masterclass in doing everything yourself. Cooking, cleaning, paying bills, breaking down 5-month-old boxes, which you'll see later in this video. I had boxes in my laundry room for months that just sat there. And I was like, at this point, this is insane. I'm managing everything, every part of my life. And as much as I will say I have my peace and my space to myself, and that's great and I love it, it can be hard, y'all. Like, it's really ghetto out here. But I'm gonna do what I need to do for myself because at the end of the day, nobody's coming to save me. And honestly, thinking about that used to scare me. I used to feel like, oh my God, like, I need support from my family or my friends, or, I need a romantic partner to save me. But honestly, even though I'm not saying that none of those people in my life have ever helped me, you really can't depend on that. You have to be able to save and pick up yourself at the end of the day. I'm reminded that my life right now at this point is all about everything that I'm building. The habits, the routines, the mindset, it's all mine. It's earned, even if it's messy. I am positioning myself in a way where when I'm older, when I'm in my 40s, my 50s, God willing, 60s and up, that I've built in this foundation for myself where, my eating habits are healthy. I'm moving my body more, which by the way, I rejoined the gym this week. Very proud of me. Clap, clap, clap. But yeah, so this is really just all about me getting my shit together every single day, however I can. Now, I will be honest with you all, I've been dieting since I was a kid, which is pretty much a shame, but it is what it is. I've been a plus size girl my whole life and I'm used to it, right? So it can be hard, like the yo-yo dieting, going back and forth. And I've always been chasing this body type that maybe is just not meant for me, right? Like maybe that's just not the body I'm meant to live in. This body has taken me throughout life and I need to respect that and give it the love that it deserves. But that doesn't mean I can't try to improve it in different ways, which is what I'm constantly trying to do. So, with that said, I will continue to eat the things that make me feel good, but are also healthy and nourishing for my body, move more when I have the energy, and rest when I don't. Let me say that again, rest when I don't. We don't have to push ourselves. We are human beings, not human doings. And sometimes you do need rest. But there's also a fine line and a balance that we need to have with being lazy and resting. All right. But, anyways, so essentially, I don't want to punish my body by dieting. I just want to care for it in a way that I haven't in the past. Just really show up for it in this very authentic and realistic way. Like, of course, I'm not going to always want to eat some broccoli, but I do love broccoli. But sometimes I want the Popeyes. Now, I try to avoid it because Popeyes be messing my stomach up. I don't know about y'all, but that's a different story. We're not going to talk about that. So, anyways, one of the habits that I've really been proud of myself of this year is cooking most of my meals, clearing my space, moving my body more, resting my mind, like just really true, authentic, healthier ways to live my life, allowing me to really grow and thrive. Because if I'm not able to take care of myself, I can't take care of anyone else or the business ideas I have, the creative ideas and ventures that I want to go on. I need to be at my best in order to show up in the world in the way that I was meant to really live in my purpose. So with that said, these are the ways that I'm choosing to believe that I'm worth the work, even when it's boring, because sometimes these things, like I procrastinate a lot. Sometimes I don't want to clean. I don't want to do all these things, but if I don't do it, who's going to do it? So at the end of the day, you have to just learn how to build the best habits for yourself, especially when you live alone. You have to create these systems for yourself. And honestly, that goes in anything you do, whether it's a 9 to 5, your business, or anything else. You have to learn how to create and build habits and routines that work for you. But anyways, so here's to romanticizing the reset, even when it's messy, especially when it's mine. So for my fellow meal prep girlies, bake your eggs for the week. You will not regret it. Bake your eggs. Yes, that is correct. So you can make little sandwiches at home. You don't got to stop by the cafe. Just make it at home. Thanks for stopping by. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe because we have fun on this side. Deuces.